Hi Angel, there's a lot going on right now, and what I'm hearing is it's like you're in a pressure cooker. It's like you could have a lot coming up this week. Like this week could have been honestly probably one of the most stressful weeks you've had in like a really long time, in terms of like things resurfacing and like old traumas, old wounds resurfacing and old attachments resurfacing. But it's basically you are detoxing, and this is what I was talking about in my last message, but you are detoxing all of that old trauma. It just like wants to come out of you and be released. And you could be going through a period of time right now where it could literally feel like you're losing your mind. Like it could literally feel like you are losing, like not losing, but like it, yeah, almost like, yeah, like you're losing your mind. That's how it could feel. It could feel like really, really intense right now. And I'm going through the healing work with you, but it's basically, it's almost like you are being cracked open. They're just showing me this like crack. You're being cracked open so that more light can get in. It's almost like I'm seeing, it's almost like in your solar plexus. So that's that part of the body here. And this governs like your self-esteem and your personal power, right? Sorry, they're just showing me like sun yellow. I feel like there's a lot coming in right now, so I'm just going to try and articulate it the best way that I possibly can. But basically what's happening is you are going through an unclogging period, and you could literally have had clogged pipes in your house this week. And it's almost like the universe and spirit and your guides, a source, are communicating with you through actual physical things happening within your reality. Like it could be like, also it's just so Mercury retrograde energy, right? But if you're seeing this and it's not Mercury retrograde, then it's almost like the things that are coming up right now, it's like those little inconveniences, but then for some reason it makes you so angry. It's almost like, you know, in technology, they're using the technology example. It's like when technology doesn't work how you want it to work, doesn't it make us angry? Like, like it just like really hits you right in that spot, right? And it's almost like you're being hit in the spot for a reason, because you're about to have a big breakthrough. It's almost like there is old trauma attached to old versions of you. I just want to move this candle because I don't want everything to get on fire. But that's almost the energy as well. It's almost like this fiery energy that I'm feeling. And it's like there's old trauma and old wounds resurfacing so that you can actually have a look at those old versions of you. Maybe it's like you touched those wounds before, but they're just resurfacing for you to have another look at them. And I feel like when they resurface in this specific way, it's almost like you can try and like push it away and push it away and push it away, but it's just going to keep coming back stronger and stronger and stronger until you look at it. It's almost like the thing is like the universe, like it shows you something, it keeps calling you, right? And when it calls, it calls, it calls, it calls. And I feel like the universe and source is calling you to look at these old wounds right now and purge these old wounds so that you can integrate from that old version of you. It's almost like that old version of you is, I want to say like, they're showing me like just being buried. It's almost like you have like buried an old version of you and kind of like pretended that what happened to that old version of you didn't happen. I'm just picking up on like very avoidant energy, and it's almost like now what's happening right now is it's coming up and resurfacing in order for you to clear. They're showing me a card in my deck, and it basically says clear the past, heal the present. Or is it heal the present, clear the past? I don't know. Oh, even the fact that I said past, okay, is so interesting because, so, like, I'm from Nottingham originally, which is like the Midlands in the UK, and there's a different accent there. And I've lived in London for like years and years and years. And this is like a whole nother story on like self-acceptance and all of that stuff, right? But I feel like they're bringing this to my attention for a reason. And this is really signifying like past. I don't say past anymore. I say past, right? I'll say past versions of you, past versions of me. But the fact that I'm saying past, it's connected to an old version of me, right? So it's almost like what's happening in your energy is these old versions of you are resurfacing in order for you to look at them and find, like, it's almost like facing yourself. It's like requiring you to like face that version of you. And maybe you've never been able to face that version of you before, for example, due to like, I don't know, XYZ, or maybe it's just something had happened within that time that was like so traumatic, and you know, you might like seek help during this time, like, and I'm hearing like EMDR. So EMDR and hypnosis and even somatics is like really helpful when you're navigating trauma that your body is like struggling and your mind is struggling to reprocess. Those techniques by like professionals are going to help you to reprocess that trauma, depending on like, you know, like each individual reacts different ways to trauma, right? And I'm not a trauma therapist or like anything like that, but this is just, you know, me saying this from spirit and from my own experiences of dealing with trauma. And it's almost like there's a massive purge happening right now, and it's just so that you can reintegrate that past version of you into this new version of you that you are becoming, so that you can move forward as that middle ground. I'm picking up on an energy where it's kind of like you may be swayed one way. It's like an extreme energy I'm picking up on. It's like you sway one way to an extreme and then another way to an extreme. And this could be just a general energy that you have had experience with within your life as well. With, you know, this could be like a multitude of things. I'm seeing like working out and then not working out. I'm laughing because this is like so for me. I'm like, okay, I hear you. I feel like spirit is calling me out too. It's like going through periods of like being on it, being locked in, being like working out, being consistent, and then going through periods where you literally just don't go for a run for like a year, right? And it's like those old habits from that old version of you is what's resurfacing right now. I'm hearing like not to worry. I'm hearing not to worry. It's like a divine plan. It's like written, it's orchestrated, and it's almost like it's a divine purge is what I'm hearing here. It's almost like, oh, you might actually be feeling like you're like tripping. Like, I'm just seeing like, yeah, it's almost like your brain is like tripping, and it's because of these old wounds that are resurfacing, and it's requiring you to take another level of being the observer through these old wounds resurfacing. Does that make sense? What it's asking you to do is feel that pain, sit with that version of you, and talk to them as this version of you that you are right now. And in this process of it's almost like you're bringing an old version of you into the present. It's like bringing an old version of you from the past into the present and talking to them. I've got chills. Talking to them as this version of you that you are now. And as you are doing this, this is what's going to help you move forward into this next phase of your chapter. It's like you're birthing a new version of yourself in real time, but it's asking you to become more of an observer rather than to keep pushing it away. It's asking you for like a level of like just acceptance of what that version of you went through, what they experienced. And it's almost like the energy is like just acceptance. And I can even feel myself like softening within my body. It's like coming to a place of just acceptance, coming to a place of where it's almost like you don't have to like keep healing. And that, again, it's like that extremes. I'm picking up on like some of you like healing and constantly wanting to fix yourself and constantly wanting to be better, rather than sitting with the version that you are right now and accepting the version you are right now. Do you know what I mean? So it's almost like you're being asked to look back. I just wanted to just look back and address and almost bring that version of you, like literally grab them and bring them into this present moment with you where you are right now. And as you are doing this, it's not even like birthing a new version of you, because this version of you that you are becoming is already inside you. You already are this version of you. It's not like you're becoming a whole new version of yourself. It's that you are remembering who you actually are at your core. I'm hearing pain is the essence. It's like pain is the essence. Oh, I've got chills. And what they're saying with pain is the essence, it's almost like pain is the essence. It's almost like, how do I explain this? Sometimes when Spirit gives messages and they show pictures and stuff and I feel energy, sometimes it's like hard to like articulate what exactly it is that I'm feeling, especially because Spirit communicates with me a lot through feeling and energy. And so it's almost like this energy that I'm picking up on, it's like the pain is the essence, which is a gig song, by the way. Gigs could be significant for you, 111, as I'm looking at the time and then. And it's like, pain is the essence. Where are you going with this, Spirit? Where are you going with this? Now I'm just singing the gig song in my head. Pain is the essence. Violate us a mistake you be making. I think that's what it says. I'm getting embarrassed now. Okay, now I'm embarrassing myself. Oh, okay, now they're bringing my attention to shame. Okay, so what you might be experiencing right now is this purge of shame that an old version of you has been carrying, right? It's almost like shame also likes to hide. It's like, what did they say about shame again? They say, shit, that quote about shame thrives in secrecy. That's it. Shame thrives in secrecy, but it also thrives in secrecy to yourself. It's almost like shame likes to stay hidden, and they're showing me like a rock and like a crab under a rock, right? And it's almost like what's happening is you are removing the rock, right? And the crab is like, yeah, so the crab can move and come out and run off into the sands, wherever the crab wants to go, right? But it's almost like that's what's happening in your energy, is you're being asked to look at the shame that you have been holding, and they're drawing my attention back to the tummy as well. It's like that solar plexus and the sacral area of the body. You might be holding it there. You might feel it in your body even as I'm talking about it, right? That's just like going to be like a bit of confirmation for you. And it's just asking you to acknowledge it and be like, okay, oh God, confirmation, but I have been holding this shame for X amount of years, and you might have been holding this shame for years and years and years, and you might be feeling a little bit nauseous as well as what I'm picking up on here with like the birthing and stuff. It's like that nauseous energy, and it's because it's being released, right? So it feels like you are in the depths of hell right now, but what's actually happening is as you are addressing the shame, and you might hold shame because of something that happened to you as a child or something that happened to you as a teenager, and you've just kind of like stored that away in a little box, right? And in that little box, you're just like, I don't touch that little box. And I feel like the universe is, and especially what's going on with the astrology right now, is asking you to unlock that box so that it can be reintegrated, and so that you can move into a level of self-acceptance and just being who you are and who you are always meant to be. And there's just that level of self-acceptance is going to integrate within your solar plexus and kind of like integrate in a way that's, you're going to be feeling so much more confident when you take the time to look at this past version of you that's holding this shame, right? And it's super uncomfortable, and I fully relate. Like, I'm going through the healing journey with you, and it's incredibly challenging at times and exhausting, and I just heard exhilarating. Interesting word. to put with this, but yeah, it's almost like I'm picking up on that like adrenaline feeling. It's almost like that's what's happening. It's just being released from you, and you might feel super tired right now. You might need like loads more rest than what you usually like have, and you might need loads more sleep. And I feel like it's just asking for softness. Like the universe is asking you to be soft with yourself and look at that version of you that's carrying that past pain, and to bring that past pain forward so that you can integrate. And then when we move into this next chapter, you're going to be, I'm just picking up on this energy, is that you are going to be feeling so much more confident and so much more you. It's almost like with nearly losing yourself, when you're bringing yourself back and you're choosing the new version of you, and you're choosing those new habits, and you're choosing to look after yourself, and you're choosing not to avoid things anymore, and you're choosing all of these things that you know that are good for you, it's almost like you're going to be in a place where you're in more of an embodiment of spirit, of your spirit, of who you actually truly really are. Like your core energy, like your core essence is coming to life, and it's not even birthing, because it was already inside of you this whole time. 1616, as I'm just saying this, everything that you're going through right now is for your evolution, is what I'm hearing. And it's through times like this, they're showing me the Tower card in tarot, that shape, oh, I'm getting chills, shape this new you. But it's not a new you, it's just you're remembering, you're coming home. It's like, it's just like this pure Tower moment where it's like a massive upheaval, and it's like massive triggers are coming out, and you might have reacted in ways that you thought, oh my god, that's not usually how I react, that's like an old version of me, how they would react. And all of these things coming up, all of this trauma coming up, all of these old ways coming up, but it's coming up for you to reintegrate as this new you. And it's gonna get sweet, I'm telling you. After this process, hang in there, because I'm telling you, this process after this, it's gonna get really fucking sweet, because you're gonna feel like you. It's like you're gonna feel calmer inside of your body, and especially directing me to the solar plexus, which is confidence. Calm, confident energy is what you're going to be tapping into through this process, I'm telling you, okay? Whew. I feel like that really wanted to come out like right now. Oh gosh. Yeah, I know there's just a lot going on right now, and I just feel like it's just a lot for the collective. But it's also, when I'm filming this, it's Scorpio season, and Scorpio season is like really, really intense. I feel like every single November is like really, really, really intense. But I feel like in December as well can be a difficult month for a lot of people. It's definitely a difficult month for me. And yeah, I feel like, just hang on in there, because I'm telling you, there's something about the springtime. Something's happening in the springtime. Okay, my love. I'm gonna go and rest now, because I need to integrate myself and just trust yourself. Destiny is unfolding. Like, justice will be motherfucking served, okay? Okay.
I love you. Bye.